So we got a boat that's got a scuff on it. Here's a quick little repair that you can use on gel coat or a painted surface. This boat here is a 73 Mako that I restored, and it is painted hull, and that is a Petit bikini blue that you'll see on a lot of boats nowadays, and I actually like the color. But anyway, I have this going on here that I saw from the front bumper, and it was, I guess, scuffing as it wasn't cinched up all the way when I was traveling. So I'm going to do a quick little repair and show you how to do it. So these here are the old ones. They are brittle, they are falling apart, and they need to go. So I am going to lose these and put some new ones on. First step you want to use is a wet dry sandpaper. This is an auto body or marine, whatever we want to call it. This one here is 1500. The 00 is cut off, but that's what we're using. And I'm using a coffee cup of water. You want to basically get it wet, and then you want to go ahead and just pull this out. So the first repair I'm going to make is this striping that I put on. I'm going to cut this back here, which I already slid it, and then I'm just going to peel this back so I can go ahead and replace this, repair, and put new striping on there. I believe I have some left from this job. When I painted the hull, I thought that it needed some kind of break from the hull lines, and I just added this blue and black. Hold on, I got two hands on this. There we go. And I thought it looked pretty good, so there we go. There's our cut. Easy breezy. I'll do the same thing with the black. The next step now is to prep the surface. You're gonna buff it, wipe it dry. You want any dirt or gravel or sand or dust or whatever. So already did that. Now I'm going down to the wet. And as you can see, it's starting to disappear. All of those scratches, rubs are being taken out by this wet sand. You don't want anything like 200 or 400. It's way too aggressive. Even 800. You want to go up to like 1500 or 2000. 1500 I think is more than adequate. But as you can see, it is taking off a very little bit of that paint. I have about 4 to 5 layers of spray on this, so I got plenty to work with. And gently and methodically, real easy, let that silica work and take out all those scratches and stuff. And then we'll take a towel, and you'll see there is no more scratches and no more lines. I think that's probably good. So these microfibers are really good. They don't leave a lot of lint or anything, so I'm just going to use that to clean up this area. And as you can see, I know it's wet, it makes it look better, but there is very little remnants of what was there. I could leave this and then just go ahead and buff that out, but I'll go just a hair more because I'm a perfectionist. I want to get that little discoloration right there out. All right, pretty much have it all. I'm going to buff this out here so it should have a nice mirror glaze, not like this. I'm going to get some acetone on that and take off those glue stripes there, and I believe these here are nicks or something. That is not paint. That I believe is not the blue, so I gotta live with that. So what I'm using is a 3M marine wax cleaner. This stuff is awesome. Has a very super fine polishing grit. And then this is just a regular foam pad. You can get it at Harbor Freight. I have it on a regular thingy, and I'm going to buff that out and we should be good. So I'm just going to wet this pad here. I'll just use my hand. I like to kind of get it just a little bit on there, get it kind of moist, and then that way you're going to add this stuff in here. Let me open the lid. There we go. Tough to do things with one hand. And then I am just going to add a little bit on here kind of get it more out to the end, and that's really probably all I'm going to need. Just a light little coat of that. And again, that's the 3M Marine Cleaner and Wax. It's the cleaner part, but it's got a little bit of grit, and this stuff is money. I buffed this whole hull out here in the past, so it works well. All right, so I'm gonna try this one-handed here, but I'm gonna go back and finish it with two hands. But generally, you just kind of add it on there. So generally that's the idea. I'm gonna go back with two hands, but nice and light, and then you rip it up to high speed for a little bit, and that top coat should be all glassed up and really shiny. Turn that over for about a minute, and I'm gonna take my towel and just wipe all this off. I don't know if you can see that shine there, but there is no sign of rubbing, and that was literally 1 minute or less, and you can see that nice shine on that side there. So that is the way to do it, folks. Really easy. I'm going to go back and touch up the striping on that. Real quick, easy repair. Sometimes life gives us scratches and buffs and scuffs, but it's, you know, there's people around you and the different techniques and tools that you can use to make the repair. So anyway, thanks for giving me your time.